Hey and welcome to Throne and Liberty with Aragon. So let's cover the easiest way you can make Lucent, which is the premium currency, without spending a penny. Now, unlike other guides, this doesn't require insane amounts of farming, although you can increase your profits by doing so. Ultimately, this is just selling traits. When you get items, they will give you a random roll from the certain trait list. And depending what you roll, the value of that can change. Those traits are useful because you can actually go and sell them. As long as it's not protected, you can click right here, click trait extraction, and you can see you can pull out what that item has. For example, this has weakened chance 25. That's not very valuable, so we won't do that. What I am going to trait extract right now is this crossbow we just obtained, which has 20 heavy attack chance. Earlier I obtained, luckily, a epic crossbow, which also gives heavy attack chance, and I extracted that trait, and what that gives you is actually an item you can sell. You can go to your auction house, you can click sell, and you can see it will list it there. Be sure to check the actual price of the item before posting. This was going to try and sell it for 10. We actually can sell this for like 390. So we set that to 390, accept, and now it's posted for selling. So a short while later, the thing actually sold. Just be aware of the auction house tax rate is 22%, so you won't exactly get as much as you're listing it for. And so now I'm at 378 Lucent. So whenever you obtain a new gear piece, check what trait it gets. For example, we got this steel flurry crossbow and it also has heavy attack chance 20. It very simply dropped from just claiming the chest at the level 20 dungeon Spectre's Abyss. So let's have a quick look at how much does that sell for. We go to our auction house, we click this filter button here, search criteria, we click find trait, we click rare, and we can just search here heavy attack and select that. Then click apply, and it will show up all of the weapons with that heavy attack chance trait which has been extracted. The reason these are valuable is because people will use them with blessings on the purple level to max out their trait. So 60 Lucent, not bad. We can probably sell it for like 64 and it should sell too. As you can see, the time remaining is 2 days and 23 hours. That means it has been posted like within the hour, which most likely means that they are selling at around that price. You can look a little bit later, 219. So yeah, they could sell around 64. So what we're going to do is, trade extract it. Well, again, click on the crossbow, click trade extraction, and here you will find you need trade extraction stones. So how do you obtain those? Well, a few will come from your exploration codex, but the main source is actually going to be your merchant, your contract merchant. So you're going to want to do those contracts, the ones in like those abyssal dungeons, but then the very easy ones at your general contract manager here. Make sure you're doing your level 50s. These are only like level 28 to 31s. Go to like the Pure Light Tower as I recommended in this video I posted earlier. So speaking to your contract coin merchant, you will see he will sell you 420 trait extraction stones per week. So you should have plenty to make extra Lucent of. For now, we can just purchase 2 more and we'll have 5, which is enough for us to go and fully trait extract. We'll do that, and now we obtain this item here, which we're able to auction. So we go to the auction house, we go to sell, we click on that crossbow, and well, again, it's going to say to sell us for like 10, but you can see the highest price here, 240, average price 71. So we could list it at 71, but let's do 64. I have some patience. You can undercut everybody if you want, sell it for like 60 or 59. It will sell an awful lot quicker, but you will lose out on a little bit of profits. So we just accept that, A registration fee of 64 is nothing, and we should be able to get that sold in no time. And that is pretty much the easiest way to make Lucent in this game. If you do have some extra time, you can go, for example, the Shattered Crypts. You can farm these enemies and they can drop like precious rubrics amongst other items, and they're selling for like 38 a piece. They've been dropping in price significantly though. They used to be a few hundred. Now I don't really see them worth it anymore. You only drop like 1 or 2 per hour farming, but sure, you do drop other things like gear pieces at a chance, a very low chance at that. I rarely got any gear here, but it's possible. They can drop you traits, which then you can potentially sell. If you're curious about the auction house and how people sell these actual weapons, like this is an actual weapon being sold, 6,000, 3,000, 2,000, that comes through the guild. When you do guild events, farming, bosses, you get these drops, and these can be sold on the auction house. But you need to be tied in closely with your guild, farming with them, and you need to be in a guild that will actually like share the sales with you, either be within leadership or a high enough rank that you can get some profits from it. And checking back on the auction house, you can see the item already sold. So yeah, with this strategy, you can get any old random drop. It can be literally any gear piece, and so long as the trait that it drops is good, you're able to extract that and sell it. You will get things like weaken chance, health regen, max mana, that just might not be as good. And be aware always when looking up the value of traits that you're inputting the right criteria. So if we're looking for arms, we go epic, find trait, max mana, armor, apply, and then select hands here. There you go. We could actually sell that for 77 Lucent. Could be worth it. You just have to be aware the cost to trait extract on a purple item is 25. So a significant amount more than blue. But that again can be totally worth it depending on what trait you get. Just have a look for yourself. See how many trait extraction stones you can get. This one has health regen, and we can see that's significantly cheaper if we look on hands. 48. This is again the easiest way to make Lucent. Do your contracts. You can do these simple resistance contracts, obtaining easily 300 tokens per day and then spending them on trait extraction stones. 25 is 175 tokens, so you can easily do that once per day, obtaining like, yeah, probably 50 to 100 Lucent pretty easily. More if you get lucky and get like a trait that people want. Right now for like damage dealing weapons, they are looking for hit chance, crit chance, and heavy attack chance generally. So those traits are usually the most expensive. Overall, I hope this was simple enough to guide you through the easiest way that I have found to make Lucent within Throne and Liberty. Within no time at all, you should be able to get 500 to 1,000 and potentially buy the battle pass or the leveling pass on those other rewards if you wanted to. Getting like those fancy cosmetics, new skins that are coming out. There'll be a bunch for Halloween, most likely for Christmas too. And overall, hopefully this helps. Thanks for watching. If this was somewhat insightful, consider leaving the video a like. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.